The quiet town of Veldhoven holds the key to the world's economy, with ASML at the forefront of technological innovation. Welcome to Veldhoven, the town that holds the key to the world's economy. With just 45,000 residents, this modest town is making waves that could shape the future of humanity. Imagine the quiet revolution happening here, hidden in the background but powerful enough to bring about a global economic collapse or even revive an old empire. It's like a real-life game of chess, with Veldhoven as the unexpected player holding all the cards. Now let's travel back to the year 980, when a small group of people settled along the Rote River. Fast forward a few hundred years, and this village has blossomed into a thriving community of over 500 individuals. But disaster struck when a devastating flood wiped out most of the progress, leaving the area in ruins for a century. Little did they know that this setback would pave the way for one of the most significant economic projects in history. Enter King William IV of Holland, who saw the potential in this once flooded land. He officially incorporated the village into Holland and christened it Rotterdam, after the river and dam that saved it. With the announcement of the canal project, Rotterdam's fortunes changed forever. Ships could now dock easily, opening up new possibilities for trade and growth. Rotterdam was just a small port and canal used for nearby trade. But then, a race among Spain, Portugal, and Britain to become the greatest empire began. They invested in ship technologies to explore and conquer the world, leading to a wave of globalization and colonization. Rotterdam, conveniently close to these empires, became a bustling trading hub thanks to this newfound global interest. While other empires focused on expanding their territories, the Dutch took a different approach. They set up trading posts strategically around the world, focusing on specific areas of resource exploitation instead of spreading themselves thin. This, coupled with their transition to free markets and property rights, led to their rise as the Dutch Empire. The Dutch Empire's control over global trade was unmatched. They dictated access to key resources like spices and luxuries, with half of all European trade passing through their ports in Rotterdam and Amsterdam by 1670. Despite the eventual decolonization of their empire, the Dutch remained a powerhouse in global trade. With a population of only 2 million at the time, the Netherlands managed to dominate world trade during an era of mighty empires. Their legacy as a trading nation continued long after their empire's decline. Have you wondered who the top exporters of goods are in the world? It's no surprise that countries like China, the United States, Germany, and Japan dominate the scene. But have you ever thought about who comes next? Is it a traditional powerhouse like the UK or France? Maybe a rising star like Brazil or India? Well, prepare to be surprised, because the Netherlands is still holding its own as one of the top exporters, despite its small population of 19 million people. The port of Rotterdam, the busiest port in Europe, has been a key player in global trade for centuries, showcasing the Dutch prowess in commerce. And in a testament to their innovation and strength, a Dutch company called ASML emerged in 1984, revolutionizing the semiconductor industry and establishing its headquarters in the Netherlands. In the exciting world of computer chip making, one company stood out among the rest, ASML. Initially known for creating equipment that paved the way for computer chips, soon found itself at the forefront of innovation with the introduction of extreme ultraviolet lithography. Imagine being the key player in the game of technological evolution, where every computer chip is just a stepping stone towards a bigger, better future. ASML was that player, setting the stage for companies like Apple to revolutionize the world of computing. But it wasn't smooth sailing all the way for ASML. The looming threat of Moore's Law coming to a screeching halt kept researchers up at night. How could they continue to make chips smaller, more powerful, and better if the technology was hitting a wall? From the early 2000s to 2018, ASML poured their heart and soul into perfecting extreme ultraviolet lithography. They didn't just want to create the best chip-making machine in the world, they wanted to redefine what was possible in the realm of technology. And in 2018, their hard work paid off. ASML emerged as the undeniable leader in computer chip manufacturing, leaving its competitors in the dust. It was a moment of triumph, a victory for innovation, and a testament to the power of perseverance. Surely, ASML did a lot of hard work. What do you think? Share your view in the comments below, and also hit the subscribe button. Now, let's continue. In the 1960s, transistors were a whopping 1 centimeter in length, but thanks to the technology of ASM, they're now only 3 nanometers in size, equivalent to a strand of DNA. ASML's innovation has placed them leagues ahead of their competition, with some experts estimating that competitors are 5 to 10 years behind in chip-making technology. This technological leap has given ASML a unique position as one of the first monopolies of the modern era, with full control over the distribution of cutting-edge chip-making technology. Since 2018, ASML's stock price has skyrocketed by over 300%, making them one of the most valuable tech companies globally and the top tech company in Europe. The global chip shortage that began in 2020 has only accelerated AMD's growth, allowing them to capitalize on the demand for advanced chip-making technology. However, ASML finds itself in the midst of a geopolitical and technological battle between two superpowers, the USA and China. The ability to produce superior computer chips not only bolsters a country's technological standing, but also enhances its economic and military capabilities. Recognizing this, the USA, in collaboration with the Netherlands and Japan, has worked to restrict China's access to advanced chip-making technology, effectively keeping them a generation behind in the tech race. China, anticipating this move, has been investing in developing its chip-making technology. Nonetheless, experts believe that China is still a decade or more away from catching up to the likes of ASML and the Netherlands in chip manufacturing. In response to the trade restrictions, China has decried these actions as bullying and a violation of international trade rules. In a bid to reduce its reliance on foreign nations like China for technology, the USA announced a $76 billion program to bring chip manufacturers back to its shores. This initiative has spurred many chip makers worldwide to establish projects in the USA, many of which will utilize AMD's cutting-edge technology. Consequently, AMD has emerged as a pivotal player in the ongoing chip war between the USA and China, as their technology dictates which nation gains access to the most advanced chips, a role that currently aligns them with the interests of the United States. Who would have thought that the Netherlands would be an unexpected battleground between China and the United States? In the small town of Veldhoven, with just 45,000 people, 1/3 of whom work for ASML, the future of superpowers is being decided. ASML may hold the key to controlling the world through technology or trade, with the port of Rotterdam playing a crucial role in China's new Silk Road initiative. It's a fascinating clash of giants in a seemingly quiet corner of Europe. The port of Rotterdam, responsible for half of its business from China, has become a strategic asset in China's quest for dominance in Europe. With large investments from Costco, the Chinese shipping company, Rotterdam, is at the heart of China's plan to control the most important port in Europe. The Netherlands' delicate balancing act between the United States and China is playing out on this global stage. In the midst of this power struggle lies ASML, a company in Veldhoven that may hold the key to shaping the future of technology and trade. The town's 45,000 residents, 1/3 of whom are employed by ASML, are unwittingly at the center of this high-stakes game between superpowers. It's a reminder that even the smallest players can have a significant impact on the global stage, creating a secret superpower that could shape the world's future. And that wraps up today's video. Comment with your views in the comments section below. At last, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel.